Hi there, I'm Crimulus, a singer, songwriter, recording artist, and this is my songwriting breakdown series. Chances are you already clicked away from the video. If not, congratulations, you're amazing, you made it this far. End of video, see you later. Obviously, I'm just kidding. This is my songwriting breakdown series where I take the video recording of a stream and chop it down into smaller chunks and kind of walk you through an abbreviated version of my process for writing songs. And in this episode, I'm going to be looking at the stream from March 9th, 2025, where I wrote a song called Unseen. And it was a very long stream. It was difficult and it was full of a lot of thinking. So a lot of it's chopped out. Anyway, let's just jump right into it and let's see what happened.
What shall we write today? A song.
A song. That's right.
Just playing around with some chords during the ad break. I like them, but it's not what I want to write today, I don't think. I also feel like I've written that before. It sounds very familiar.
I did look that up. It's a song called Hey Ya that I wrote, I think in 2018. It was the first song I wrote for February album writing month in 2018. I use this chord progression a lot though, so. A lot of trial and error.
Do the blues, the 5/4 blues.
This day.
Wake up, Crimulus. It's all a dream. Oh, this is writing, that's right. Yeah, well, it's supposed to be. It's definitely not writing yet. I'm very tired today. Probably need another break. I can't skip songwriting streams. It's one of those things that the whole point of it is just to keep in the habit of it. So
keep writing.
Write just something stupid today, which would be on brand.
As you can see, 20 minutes, not much happening. That's a little thing from a singular commercial about 20 years ago.
Yeah, I was just thinking the other day, I don't even play my banjo, like practice it enough. I need to work on that more too. But
All the time, it doesn't feel like.
I like that. I can use that as a little, of course it's, no words would go to that, but
Our start. That's a good
I feel
sign.
like it needs some kind of like more tense resolute like thing to resolve from. Alright, definitely some structure there. Whatever this is not working for my voice, but I just destroyed my voice Friday night. It was awful.
I played a gig the night before, 2 nights before.
I like that a lot. That's freaking cool. I've no idea what words are going to fit there, but what else is new? Went down under, bought
Very
myself a
common theme with these strings.
It's perfect.
And my didgeridoo, of course.
Man, that's really cool. Now, I'll write it down just so I don't forget about it.
40 minutes and 3 words.
I think I know my idea.
Or you count the contraction.
I've always felt like just unseen. I've always had this notion of like
Unseen.
the world being this like massive stack of sieves, and like people find their place by getting caught in one of these sieves, and I just keep like dropping through all of them. Maybe it can be a song about finally reaching the bottom, but then like finding your place there. So like being at the bottom with you. I don't know how I could set that up though, but that's kind of what it feels like. You know, like you just never get caught. Like you never find like this is my place. With 2. I hope you're pregnant with 2.
It's a great idea.
Didgeridoo. It never shows didgeridoo in here. I feel like it's an oversight. I hope you're pregnant with 2. You know, like sometimes you just gotta let the other guy. I'm not gonna finish that sentence. I'm about through and through. I like it better than anything else so far, though. Maybe I just write about the didgeridoo. This is an ode to my didgeridoo.
Pretty
A way to slip through. That's kind of cool, actually. But the idea is like it's saying what I was saying before with it. Like it's a much, much more, less criminalized explanation.
a more or less criminalized
And that
explanation.
doesn't quite work anyway, because
It's me.
it doesn't really evoke purpose, right? It's evoking like giving up. I mean, you get me. Find someone who gets me. I do kind of like that.
So boring.
Maybe this is. I definitely don't like that as is, but I like the idea that's like, why does everybody forget me?
Just throw a bunch of
I know some of
ideas
you
down.
don't like seeing how the sausage is made, but he's like, but I don't like making the sausage. Recurring
This is definitely
salient
the
thematic
sausage.
element. A dominant.
I was referring to a Blacktail Studios video where he talks about people complaining about him showing his mistakes. I personally like that. I think the vast majority of people enjoy that because things just aren't perfect all the time. This video is sort of deceptive because you're missing, 2 hours of footage of me just thinking or head in my hands or whatever. So I guess this is my version of the sausage being made here.
An idea or central theme. A distinctive and recurring form, shape, figure, etc. A feature or idea that recurs across the story. I'm going to call it a motif until somebody corrects me.
I wasn't sure if my understanding of motif
Correctly corrects me.
was correct there. So
Make
I was
that
looking it up.
clear. Spaghetti rhymes here. It's good enough for an eye roll. Okay, that's basically top tier right there. Get it? Top tier. Cause you're
It's funny. Laugh. All right. I laughed.
we're an hour in already, but I feel like we're really, really close. So
Not that close.
I feel like it needs another part though. I need there's no chorus in this, I guess, which is okay. I like my musical hooks. That's what this is, in my opinion. This is the chorus. Here comes another ad. Hang on, I gotta hit snooze.
I hate Twitch ads. I hate them. They're so annoying. I hate ads in general. So
Well, that's cool. You can teach old dog. Oh, exactly. Old dog's new tricks, but trying to reteach an old dog an old trick. That's actually very difficult. But I was thinking it would be cool to somehow take that old dog new tricks and combine it with the something old, something new, something borrowed, something blue. So like old dog new tricks, borrowed hog, blue licks. I don't know, something.
genius. Total genius. I do like that idea though.
Stupid ad. They're just like there's no benefit. And that's how it would end. I like it. I like it a lot. So we need something clever.
I spend the better part of the next hour workshop and stuff like this, so you see a lot of time jump up quickly through here. I would love to get all that stuff in there, but it's just impossible. It's a lot of try this, play through, try this, play through, try this, play through, move stuff around, and there just wasn't a way for me to put enough of it in to really show how laborious that process was without also just putting it all in. So just to let you know, keep an eye on that clock. It'll tick up a lot faster in this part of the video.
Album.
The words will change a lot on the left here.
To the album. In the album. Last song on the album. Nobody listens to. I don't like that. The last song on the album. See, that works in two ways. Either they don't listen to the last song, or they just don't listen to the album.
Definitely the
I like
best,
that as the chorus.
best line of the
that's
day.
what writers do. And the difference is, in addition, they write them down. really cool might just sounds a little too teenagey, which is fine. It feels detracting in this case. It's really cool. I'm really liking this song. I just like I'm because it's kind of like Eeyore. Oh, nobody gets me, which is okay. That's what it's about. But I think I'd like there to be more of a silver lining to it, at least. God, it's gonna be another long video to edit. I hate that.
That it was.
It's fine. How do I say that? It's
See the
so
clock
easy
ticking up
to just
really
forget
fast.
me. That's too whatever. I don't know what that word is, but lots of people know the incorrect me no matter what the hell I do. And maybe not everything has to be the last song on the album. The last line of the. Let's try to run. The what's like the point? Like the there's a word for like the point of something. It's like punchline, but like crux, like the bottom line. God, I know there's a word. It's like the.
I never found
conclusion.
it. So if you think of it, let me know, please.
Parable kind of works. I don't want it to sound biblical though. Just as a lesson, maybe. Forget me. Forget me. Allowed to forget me. Can catch me. Is there a filter that'll catch me? There's no filter that can catch me. I always end up slipping through. I like that. Making my big. I like that for making my big debut. All right, one more verse and half a chorus. Announcement works. Announcement. The safety announcement. Maybe just the safety announcement. The safety. I feel like I'm going to end up changing the order of these because I want the last song on the album, I think, to be the last chorus. Though this important lesson is now redundant with the safety announcement no one ever listens to the last song. So yeah, that's. I want another word that sounds like album. I just feel like there's the fact of the matter. The fact of the matter. No one ever listens to. There's not really much of a point to this song, I guess. It's like a lot of them. It just feels underdelivered. Trying to put it gently. You're a kangaroo. You're running out of shampoo. Dipping yourself in fondue. You're being gored by a caribou. Misconstrued. Misconstrued. It was almost a take right there. I mean, it's a great poem. It doesn't feel that, singing it doesn't feel the same as playing it. So I don't know what that's all about, but
What I meant was reading it doesn't feel the same as playing it. I don't know. I said singing it and playing it. I'm not sure what the difference of that would be. So
it's crazy. Like, I feel like it's normal. It used to be anyway, normal for me to expect it to take 3 hours to do a song. Like, it's pretty normal for 3 hours for a song. And I've yet to do that on stream, which I'm not sure if I don't know what that means. I don't know. That was a good take though. Or decent take.
So there you have it. That is the writing of Unseen, which I may, now looking at those lyrics, maybe I'll call it No One Ever Listens. I don't know. I struggle with song names. I want them to not be too cutesy. Anyway, if you want to hear the full song, it is linked down below, that take that I did right there, as well as the full stream. Otherwise, especially watching back to this now, I'm seeing the disconnect. The poem is really good and the music's really, in fact, I love the music. I'm not sure that I totally am sold on the combination of the two. And so I think just over time and maybe some tweaks might fix that. It's not a bad song. I think it's actually really, really good in a lot of ways, but I've got to kind of dig as a performer now to find the magic of the song, to the essence, and figure out a way to put that through. And sometimes that takes time, and sometimes it takes a rewrite. Sometimes it never happens. I'm pretty adamant that there's no such thing as a bad song. I really just don't believe that. I have written some songs that I can't even begin to imagine ever relating to. But that's a good thing. Like, to sit down and write a song about nothing is probably one of the most rewarding feelings, especially when it turns out to be a good song. Because then you've got some kind of grasp of the art beyond just feelings and being lucky. It's a cool feeling. I'm not sure where this one falls, but I do these songwriting streams every weekend. I will continue to do so. My best songs have come this way. My worst songs have come this way. Very few are anything more than me sitting down for up to 3 hours and writing a song. I change them a little bit after the fact, and that's the end of it. That's how I do it. So anyway, come check out the streams if you like. Otherwise, I'll be back here next week with another video here. I'll see you around wherever I see you, and let me know what you like, don't like. I don't get a lot of feedback on these, as I've said before. I'd love to hear some, but I'll live if I don't get it. So anyway, bye.